Now the story of the Indian textile goes like this. Suddenly the Indian textile saw a great decline, and the reason for this was that now the Indian textile had to meet, that is they had to compete with the European and the British goods. And the European textile and the British textile were machine made. So they were finer in quality and they were available at lesser price, which led to the decline of the Indian textile. Besides, earlier the Indians could send their textile to various European markets, but now because of the ban that was imposed on the Indian textile, it was not easy for the Indian textile to enter these markets. So most of the weavers became unemployed. They were hit badly because of all these factors, and especially the Tanti of Bengal were badly hit. We see another worse thing was still to come, and that is by 1830 the Britishers flooded the Indian market with the British textile cloth, which means that the Indian weavers who were left with just one market, that is they could supply at least the Indian textile to their own Indians, now did not even have that, because now the Britishers started selling their own cloth in the Indian market. Of course, this was a very bad scenario for the time being, but still the Indian handloom did not die completely, for the reasons that the certain Indian cloth is very difficult to be produced by the machines. For example, the Indian sari, which has an intricate border, cannot be produced by machines. This was not only required by the richer sections of the society, but also by the middle section of the Indian society. Besides, the British cloth which had come did not have any option for the poor, because the poor in India preferred the coarse cloth, and coarse cloth was not manufactured or produced by the British mills. The new industrial centers of textile which emerged during this period were Sholapur and Madurai. Of course, khadi and charkha became the symbol of nationalism, and Gandhiji tried and gave them a boost. Besides, the tricolor flag which was hoisted in 1931 had a charkha in it. We also see that since the laborers, or rather the weavers, had become out of employment, they had no work to do, so they had to leave their traditional work and they took up to certain alternative works, like they started working as laborers in various fields. They also started working in plantations, and some of them fled to various new cotton mills which had started coming up at Sholapur, Madurai, Kanpur, Bombay, Varanasi, etc.